Bon. On est de retour. Je prie pour que ce soit la fin de l'acte 2, histoire de me dire que ces vacances ont été rentables pour moi niveau dégustation de jeux de type top qualité. Alors, on en était où? Ah oui, on avait tué les disciples et on continue la route. On va voir s'il n'y a pas des trucs là. Yeah. Non, bon. Donc du coup, nous sommes là pour libérer l'atout de Zariel. Ah non, ça j'avais déjà fait. Parce que si on le fait pas, on nous dit bah ouais, mais si tu le fais pas, et bah Will il va se faire défoncer. Et donc on est là en mode bon bah moi ça me dérange pas, mais si on pouvait aider quelqu'un gratuitement comme ça sans trop faire de détours.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Ah bah tiens. Eh ben, qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Une petite minute que je profite.
Go on and gloat. Bow to your pretend crowd. All done? Good. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Ça passe. Ça, c'est cool. Ça passe.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
Abi diabol et nunquam redi.
I'll be damned. You want to free the pup from his pact. And you thought that idiotic display would do it. Oh, bravo. Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
You've heard of this provision, better known as the You First clause.
Ouais, ça, il l'avait dit.
Now, open the pod.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. You decipher the symbol. It's an elithid sigil, meaning unleash.
Oh, je veux voir ce que ça fait. Annihilation.
Hells! What's happening? What have you...
Your heart burns red hot, then goes hollow. A presence disappears from your mind. The Hells have taken Will as their own. He's lost.
Oh, bah c'est nul. Oh, c'est nul. Bon, bah on va la libérer, la grosse mégère. Même si techniquement, oui, je m'en fous. Hein. Honnêtement. À part Carlac, moi... Maintenant, Ombrecoeur, parce qu'elle est peut-être moins casse-couille. avec
You
avec
decipher
cette
the
histoire
symbol.
de
It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
de rupture avec Char, mais dans l'idée,
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact, Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? We could be long dead before that long's elapsed.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Not going to happen, but I do like your spunk. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
bon, tant pis. Hein. Je l'aurais bien tué, hein, mais bon. Bon, il y a forcément d'autres personnes à libérer.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
On va libérer tout. On va voir ce que ça fait. Hein.
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions. All that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Your lungs burn with the... Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
Oh, Zalvor!
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Ah bah, Astarion, c'est vraiment le fils de pute. Hein. Il m'énerve de plus en plus, hein, je le dis. Hein. Oula, il y a du petit cerveau, là.
Down the hatch.
Boum. Bon, toi, vu que tu sers pas à grand chose en règle générale, essaye d'être utile. Putain, même ça, il y arrive pas. Mais même ça, il sert à rien. Sérieux, Astarion, la seule raison pour laquelle je te garde, c'est que t'es un voleur. Exterminé, exterminé. Nous sommes des Daleks. Ah ouais, Zalvor, il tape vénère. Oh bah oui. Il faut quasiment aussi mieux que... Ah oui. Ah oui, Dio, il a pris cher. Ah Ah oui, d'accord. Juste ça. Juste ça.
Nothing will stand in my way. On my way.
Mais pourquoi lui? Putain, il est vénère, hein, Zalvar. Hein. Eh bah oui, forcément. Oula. Oh bah c'est pour qui? Alors là. Vous avez mis Carlac en colère. Là, c'est moi qui vous le dis. S'il y avait une chose à ne pas faire, c'était ça. Hein.
Make it hurt.
Ah bah enfin, tu fais des dégâts, toi. Boum. Bah, j'ai fait des dégâts de poison, c'est pas ça? Alors, ce que vous empoisonnez... Ah! Il faut que je l'empoisonne, pas que je fasse des dégâts de poison. C'est pas pareil.
Stay idle. Time to press ahead.
Poor fucker.
Vous auriez jamais dû énerver ma femme.
Break them.
En tout cas, moi, tant que Zalvar il reste en vie, ça me va. Ah, ah. On va pouvoir se venger. Meurs.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you.
Ça va, bro?
Owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived?
Ils ont trouvé refuge dans un lieu sûr. Mais dites-moi, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
Pardon. Oh, mais putain de chat! Ça va? Regarde-moi. Je t'ai pas... Désolé, hein, le chat qui marche sur le clavier. Oh, on va dire que c'était plutôt...
It
pas de
would be
votre
nice to
faute.
think so, but whatever these monsters twist us
Ça va,
into,
ma puce?
I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. They have you. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
Arrêtez de passer par le clavier. Les chats, s'il vous plaît. Oh. On arrête les tébises, hein. Du coup, niveau quête. Ah, ça se réduit, ça se réduit. Ok, trouver un remède, bon ça, voilà. Trouver chante-nuit. Bon, ça, après, on s'en fout. Ok, bon, bah... On va loot. Ah oui, c'est vrai, on a retrouvé Cervelas. Il est où, Cervelas? Cervelas! Salut, mon pote.
Something good here, I hope.
Not design.
Il y a rien? Ils ont rien sur eux? Si. Ah ouais, les mecs, c'était flagelleurs, ils ont quand même des pierres précieuses sur eux. Ça déconne que dalle. Bon, bah, allez, c'est parti. Du coup, j'ai tout fait, là. Wep. Ah non, il y a un truc en bas, là. On va y aller.
Baldur's Gate will know my design. Our design.
Ta-ta-ra-ta-ta-ta-ra. Allez, on se balade comme si on était en vacances. Il y a quoi là-bas?
I'll give it a shot.
Laboratoire de nécromancie. Oh! Ouh. Je suis pas du tout en état là. Walkpitting, je suis pas du tout en état même. Tout. Horreur ailée. Ouh là là, je suis pas du tout en état là. Hein. Bon, on va se mettre là et puis on va essayer de se protéger. Hein. Ma chérie.
Come on, Karlach.
Défonce-toi. Boum. Boum. Blablabla. Soigne-toi, ouais. Tout. Putain, mais il y en a du bond. Bon, après, ils ont pas beaucoup de... Ah oui, zombies supérieurs, si, quand même. Toi, soigne. Ouais, là, tu guéris à fond, là, tu fais que ça, là. Parce que là, il était pas bien. Hein. Serve-la! Oh, il a pas de place pour attaquer. Bon, tant pis. Est-ce que ça marche? Ah, si, ça marche de loin. Bim! Oh non, il invoque d'autres gars, putain. Oh oui, rassemblez-vous, oui. J'en connais un qui va être très heureux de cette nouvelle. Ah non, j'en ai plus. Ah, j'ai plus de spell. Ah, c'est une catastrophe. Ah bah si, j'ai... Ah bah si, j'ai ça. La fuite. La fuite du genre, je veux vivre. Les tentacules. Moi aussi, je vais jouer avec les tentapoulpes. Ah bah ouais, hein, ça vous stoppe, hein. Bon, il y a peut-être un moment où tu vas être utile. Bon, tu commences à être utile. Disons que j'ai bien fait de pas utiliser toutes tes flèches. Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Bon bah, toi... Toi, je t'interdis de t'approcher. Non. Là. Plac. Mais non! Ah bah si, j'ai encore un coup, ok. Ouais. Peut mieux faire. Ah, j'ai plus mon Kamehameha non plus. Bon, bah tant pis, hein. Immunisé au poison. Bah voilà, comme ça c'est réglé. Serve-la! Attaque des... Mais non, mais c'est des zombies, ils ont pas d'intellect. Ah non. Serve-la, il reste. Serve-la, c'est mon best friend. Bon, bah on va faire les sorts classiques, hein, qui fonctionnent à chaque fois, hein. Boum boum! Ah ouais, hein, les tentacules, ils sont chiantes, hein. Mais c'est fait pour.
All right, Karlach, it's go time.
Allez, 3 morts. Boum.
Got to keep fighting.
Ça, c'est la waifu. Le sacro-saint pouvoir de l'amour. Oh, la boule de feu, elle aurait été si belle si je l'avais. Alors, attends, ça fait quoi, déjà? J'en ai 3? Ah oui, d'accord, j'ai fait le projectile de magique, c'est vrai. Mais ça, c'est vraiment de la merde, hein. Je sais pas ce que c'est, le truc force. Oh, ça explose, hein, bah oui, hein. Toi, tu vas refaire une flèche de feu, hein. Ouh.
I smell blood.
Quoi que tu peux passer par là et les tuer. Tac. Finalement, les tentacules ont fait le café, hein. Parce que du coup, ils pouvaient vraiment pas s'approcher, hein.
Ready.
Ah mais arrête d'invoquer des gens, toi, c'est pas bien. Foncez. Il arrive à peine à sortir. La violence de ce spell, mais je le kiffe tellement. Désolé, cerveau-là, c'est pour l'honneur. Oh, il est mort. Bon bah tant pis.
Watch this.
Boum. Boum. Oh, t'es pas mort. Bon, ah oui, c'est vrai qu'ils reviennent toujours avec un PV, c'est chacun.
Talk to me.
Ah, ça leur fait rien. Ah, ça, c'est dommage. Eh, mais il va s'arrêter d'en faire pop à chaque tour, lui.
Light on my feet.
Boum, boum. Boum, boum. Non.
Now this is my happy place.
Non, tu déconnes, là. Ignis. Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait, hein? Influencé par la mort, ouais. Ah. Oh, il n'y a plus les tentacules, non. Ah, quoique, regrettable erreur de s'approcher. Hein. Ah bah ouais, il y a du mort-vivant. Hein. Boum boum. Bon, allez, sois utile, toi. Non, j'ai dit sois utile. Oui, c'est bien, Astarion. Ah merde, j'avais pas vu qu'il était encore là. Mais... Bon. Voilà. Et voilà. Bon, par contre, là, je peux plus faire de combat, hein. Donc, stop, hein. À mort, les morts. Ouais, c'est ça, hein. Un mort qui est mort, c'est bien. Un mort qui bouge, c'est nul. Ah, je suis trop lourd. On va se vider. Attention, on va se vider sur Karlak. Oh. Non, on l'a déjà fait une fois, c'est bon. Ah non, je suis pas dans la merde, là. Je suis profondément dans le caca. Il y a rien d'autre. Ah putain, à chaque fois, je me trompe de touche. Mais oh! D'accord. Nvidia, je t'emmerde. Ah, je peux plus appuyer sur Z. Ah non, il est nul à chier. Ah ouais, il me saoule, hein, Starion. Ah, sérieux, il... Je sais pas si c'est bien ce que je fais, mais je le fais. À chaque fois, il rate, c'est le premier à mourir. C'est devenu un running gag, hein, dans mon truc, hein. Bon, bah, ça n'a aucune influence, ok. Alors, juste... Hop. Voilà. C'est bon. Non, parce que je... Bon, bah, je crois que on va pouvoir... On va pouvoir retourner voir... Gale, ah bah, je sais pas, moi je l'ai insulté. Enfin, je l'ai insulté. Au début, je voulais pas le sauver, puis je me suis dit que j'allais essayer de garder au moins des compagnons. Mais au début, Gale, il est nul à chier, hein. Il fait des sorts pourraves. À chaque fois, il faisait du 1, du 2, il ratait. Il servait à rien. Non, c'est pas par là. Non, c'est pas par là. Donc du coup, je l'ai dégagé, puis j'étais déjà le mage. Donc ça servait à rien. Ombrecoeur, je l'ai gardé parce que c'était la soigneuse, et que bah, le soin, c'est cool. Oh! Oh, une matrice de restauration. Vite. Vite, vite, vite. Bah pour l'instant, justement, on en parle de se faire péter. Oh oui! Oh, c'est comme un repos-long! Oh oui! Ah moi, les boules de feu! Bon. On sait plus ou moins ce qui se passe là-bas. On a déjà vu la cinématique, mais on la refait.
Descend, assemble, prepare, obey, evacuate.
Mais Karlak reste le meilleur personnage. Hein.
No longer a background
C'est une adolescente, c'est génial.
Builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Bon bah, c'est parti. Ulder.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough, but what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Thor!
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Les trois funestes.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Je tiens à dire que le mec là qu'on a vu en bas, c'est le tout premier drachéide que l'on voit de tout le jeu. À part moi. Je n'ai pas vu un seul PNJ drachéide depuis le début. C'est du racisme.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
En fait, je voulais juste savoir où sont les toilettes. Je veux juste me débarrasser de mon parasite.
Impossible. You are bound to it, and in death it will bind you to me. That is the power my Lord Merkel has granted me. Command over the immeasurable legions of the dead. But he did not only give me power, he gave me the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Good luck.
With pleasure.
Je t'ai déjà pété la gueule une fois, je peux recommencer. Sauf que maintenant, t'es pas au courant d'un truc, mon grand. C'est que moi, j'ai récupéré mes sorts.
Ready for another round? Under their noses.
Ils sont où ces autres morts là? Ah ok, ils sont là-haut. Bon bah on va s'approcher hein, et puis on va essayer de tuer ça hein. Allez approchez bande de cerveaux. Ah il y a même un flagelleur. Ah oui d'accord. Attends c'est qui ça là? Ah c'est... comment ça s'appelle? Ah, je suis étourdi. Ah, merde. Attends. Il est pas aveuglé. Bah, si. Bah, Astarion, lui, il l'est. Ah, ok, bon. Et bah, on va quand même faire ça là, hein. Une petite colonne de feu ici. Ah non, je suis pas encore assez loin. Et maintenant? Non, je peux pas le faire sur tout le monde. Ah. Non, il me manque un petit mètre. Mais alors, attends. Foncer, ça me coûte une action. Ah, merde. Bon, bah... on va faire ça autrement, hein. Oh, il va faire encore apparaître des morts. Une mortelle.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Putain, mais encore étourdi. Ah non, c'est bon. Ah bah si. Ah oui, sinon c'est pas drôle. Pour l'instant, j'ai joué deux persos. Hein.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
J'ai pas encore eu le temps de balancer un spell. Ah, ça me saoule. Eh, toi, je te jure, le flagelleur, je vais t'enculer.
My turn.
Tu me stun, je te jure, je t'encule. Ah bah oui, bah je peux rien faire. Putain de jeu de merde des fois. Hein. Vas-y, refais apparaître des morts, vas-y. Non mais ça commence à me saouler cette histoire, hein. Pourquoi c'est lui qu'on focus? Pourquoi l'autre là, il se permet de me focus comme ça? Toi tu vas... Mais putain... Tu crèves. Et surtout, tu vas en enfer. Bah oui, toi, continue à servir à rien, là. Putain, ça commence à me saouler des fois. Mais descends un peu au lieu de faire ta grosse lopette, là. Espèce de gros lâche.
Up. Say bye bye.
Where do I go from here?
Enfin, je peux jouer. Putain. Bon, bah si je peux pas sur toi, ça au moins je peux le faire. Hein? Il faut que j'aille la libérer, putain.
A little help, please.
On the way.
Gods, it's hot in here. Eat it. In position.
Never a dull moment. Have to keep going.
A little help, please. Take you.
Ça par contre c'est cheaté. Hein. Bon. Donc on est d'accord que là il est plus invulnérable, lui.
What now? At the ready.
Face me!
Back in your cage!
Non mais en fait il sait faire que ça. C'est complètement nul. Salut. Ah bah oui, hein, c'est sûr que quand on est plus invulnérable,
Nothing important is ever easy.
on déguste. Voilà, crève, connard.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
Non.
Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust. I am Merkel, Lord of Bones, and you have slain my chosen. But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am a beginning.
Donc là, je vais devoir tuer un dieu.
Oh dear.
Ah oui. C'est vraiment ça. Apôtre de Myrcule. Tant que Karlak est là. Tant que Karlak est là-haut, on peut l'enculer. Tant qu'elle est là, elle va faire du dégât. Boum. Ah bah ouais, hein. Ça rigole moins là, hein.
Shall we cut and run?
Bon, essaye au moins d'être utile. Putain, mais même ça, t'es pas capable.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Boum. Boum. Oh, est-ce que le Kamehameha il touche là? Non. Si. Je vais m'approcher au cas où. Oh non, la cible est bloquée.
Heading there.
One life to my life. Sustain me,
Tant que c'est elle que tu focuses, moi ça me va. Hein. Touché. Alors toi. Putain, t'es sérieuse? Ça me plaît déjà. Alors. Ah, dommage.
Got to press on.
Mange mon Kamehameha!
take your...
Ah ouais. Ah non, tu la tues pas, elle, hein.
Spill some blood. Let's cut your fire, baby. I'm going to enjoy this.
Bim. Bim.
I won't give in.
Et le dernier coup, il est pour moi.
Oh, si je veux que ça soit lui. On recommence. Non, on se ment pas les couilles. Le Kamehameha final, il sera pour moi. Déjà, c'est l'autre qui a tué le petit. Là, c'est moi qui tue le gros. Là, c'est moi qui utilise le Blast Radian. Il est où? Il est là. Boum!
C'est moi, celui qui t'a tué. Dio. L'occultiste Drakeid. Votre futur dieu.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Ouais. La violence.
No. No. We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed. You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Attendez, parce que là, il y a Ombrecoeur qui est en PLS.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Alors oui, mais d'abord, il y a Ombrecoeur qui est en PLS. Ça vous dit, on pense d'abord à nos potes avant de... Au cas où on peut pas se re-soigner. Hein. Voilà, histoire de dire qu'on se met bien.
Voyons voir ce qu'il y a sur son cadavre.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Oh super, les dents en or de Garthington.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it. And these stones control the crown.
Comment t'as fait pour sortir?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Il s'est transformé en plein combat. C'était quoi ce bordel? Je peux faire pareil?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal.
Oui, mais en même temps, elle l'a dit. Hein. Elle a dit qu'il était le faux de balle. Hein.
Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
Tiens donc, les trois funestes. C'est surprenant.
Comment ça, les élus des trois dieux morts?
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
J'ai fait tout ce chemin pour trouver un remède. Je suis pas plus avancé, bordel.
Perhaps not a cure, but you found the source of your infection and the reason for its abnormality. The crown atop the Elder Brain. Its markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Bon, bah... Quel espoir nous avons triomphé si les dieux eux-mêmes sont contre nous.
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Ok. Marteau de guerre. Bouclier. Ketheric. Bénéficie d'un... Quand un adversaire vous touche à l'aide d'une attaque au corps à corps, vous pouvez utiliser la réaction pour le faire tomber à terre. D'accord. Oula. Tous les dégâts reçus sont réduits de 2. Après activation, aucun sort ni aucune action ne... D'accord. Forcément, je suis encombré. Tu peux filer ça à ta femme et tu peux filer ça à ta wife.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Ah, moins 1 de CA. Bon, bah ça devrait aller, hein. Bon, bah cassos, hein. Est-ce qu'on retourne à Haute Lune?
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there?
Quoi?
Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
Je ne sais pas en quoi tout ça est lié, mais une chose est sûre, nous le vaincrons.
I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything.
Je sais, ma chérie, mais maintenant, c'est moi ton phare dans la nuit.
Just for kicks.
He ruined my life just when it was starting.
Je suis désolé.
And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Faut que t'arrêtes de dire des trucs comme ça m'excite.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Ah, on est de retour. Oh, Flétris, qu'est-ce que tu fous là?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Bah non, mais s'ils ont pas d'âme, techniquement, les dieux peuvent pas avoir d'influence sur eux.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic
Mais voilà, c'est ça.
souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer.
Peut-être parce qu'ils sont cons comme des pieds qu'ils y avaient pas
Until
pensé.
such time, be availed of my services.
Tu peux ressusciter Jaira. Tu sembles en savoir beaucoup sur les trois morts. Les trois dieux morts.
Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Ok. Bon bah j'aimerais gérer mes
Very
emplois.
well.
Ok, bah non. Bon bah voilà. On va vers la porte de Baldur. Ouais, j'ai toujours un putain de butin suspect ici. Hein. Je vais essayer de trouver ce que c'est. Hein.
While I'm at it.
Ah non, non, moi je veux toi. Hein.
At least things have stayed interesting. Don't waste a step.
Ah, je suis full. Ah, je suis full. Ah, ça va mieux. Ah, mais maintenant... Ah oui, vous avez pris place ici, maintenant. Ça serait peut-être pas mieux de vider des cadavres avant? Ah, bah parce que j'ai quand même fait un sacré massacre, hein, quand même. Alors, ici. Ici, il y a un truc. Il y a quelque chose qui m'intéresse.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Hein, dans quel cadavre? Petit cadeau.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Comme ça, il y a un parasite dans ce cadavre. Lequel? Dans quel cadavre? Oh là, il y en a un. Ah ouais!
Cool. Encore du pouvoir.
Putain, je suis encore trop lourd. Ici, on me dit qu'il y a un petit cadeau. Qu'est-ce que ça peut être? On me dit que c'est en bas maintenant. Il faudrait savoir où est-ce que c'est. Soit c'est en haut, soit c'est en bas. Ah! C'est à ce niveau-là. On me dit que c'est à ce niveau-là. Est-ce que c'est sur les plaintes? On me dit que c'est par là. Bon bah tant pis. Bon bah normalement j'ai rien qui me... Y a rien qui va se changer, hein.
Let's move.
Hop là. On va chercher des marchands. Non, si.
Helen!
Oh mon Dieu.
Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Elle va disparaître ou elle va mourir? Ou alors elle est vraiment réelle?
Ah, it's you, isn't it? You're the talk of this place, you know? I'm Isabel. And this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us.
We must take succor in one another's bodies and words. Aelin! We'll see you later.
Bon. Ah non, le point enflammé, c'est des connards. C'est des mercenaires, ils en battent les couilles de l'ordre, ils pensent. Bon, bah on va aller au camp parce que il sait pas qu'on va commencer à crever, mais pas loin. Hein. Allez, parlons à tout le monde. Oula, 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 oula. Oh non, pas vous en dernier. Oui, t'es libéré de tout contrat dans 6 mois.
With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Oui, bah merci, je sais. Pour l'instant, pendant que toi t'es au camp, nous on se bat, hein.
Minzor a dit que tu pouvais tout nous dire. Il est grand temps que je sache toute la vérité pour savoir si je te dégage ou pas.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Mon clan est mon foyer. Je me ferai tailler en pièces pour assurer sa sécurité.
Then you know loyalty. And you know what I did had to be done. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat
Ouais.
and intend to side
Dragon à
with
5 têtes.
Faerun.
Ton père t'a laissé à peine prépubère aux commandes de la cité, et il espérait que ça se passe bien. Il est chef de quoi, lui, au juste?
Not just a boy, a Ravengard, schooled in the 4 pillars: courage, insight, strategy, justice. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Vas-y, hein.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
Donc toi, au lieu d'essayer de trouver d'autres alternatives, t'as dit
She read
OK.
the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
OK.
J'imagine qu'elle se fout totalement de la porte de Baldur. Pourquoi un diable voudrait-elle la sauver?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Et ton père?
He returned to an unsuspecting
Je me fous
city and a
complètement de sa
wayward
vie.
son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mazora had swept it clean. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Ok. Y a personne d'autre? Oh, elle est encore là, elle. Donc toi, Gail, tu vas te faire péter, c'est prévu. Par contre, moi, je veux parler à Carlac. Elle est où? Elle est là. Hello, baby!
Hey, you.
Comment ça va, mon petit chou?
Comment tu te sens depuis que tu peux toucher des gens?
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
Je n'ai jamais voulu quelque chose d'autre à ce point de toute ma vie.
I was hoping you'd say that.
C'est une ado, j'adore. Alors. Ah ouais, elle me kiffe grave. Moi ça tombe bien parce que moi aussi je la kiffe. Alors. Bon bah c'est parti hein.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves.
Si à moi.
I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Ah. Bah, c'est parti, hein. Si elle veut. Moi, je dis pas non. Hein.
Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Ah oui, le loup, c'est pas contre la gamine qui l'attaque, c'est contre elle. Ah. C'est son père.
What? Who was that man?
Ouais, je pense que c'est son père. Hein.
Did you not see yourself in him?
Bah oui.
Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And
Sérieux?
your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
Non, ça c'est ce
And
que
who
t'as fait
told you
croire.
that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you.
Logique.
But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Ah, mais tu sais ce que ça veut dire?
Ça veut dire qu'à la base, t'étais une cellunite.
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Eh ben, je vais vous aider.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Oula. Ah oui, c'est bien ça, elle l'a acheté dans l'eau.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for.
Donc je l'ai cherché pendant 15 minutes pour rien.
But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
Ah, c'est bien ça.
It hurts.
Ah oui, du coup, ça, il va falloir trouver un moyen.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action.
Elle doute
See
toujours,
that your
c'est
parents'
normal.
sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Ok. Alors.
No time to dally.
Ouais, mais... On va la garder, oui, mais on va pas l'équiper. Parce que Kamehameha de lumière est quand même vachement plus cool. Bon, c'est bon, on a fini de parler, on peut aller dormir.
J'ai sommeil. Je veux faire dodo.
Ah, ça fait du bien. Ah, ombre cœur, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Ah ouais, mais t'as pas eu le choix, t'inquiète, hein. T'en veux pas.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
Ah.
C'est-à-dire?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
D'accord. Bon, bah, ok. Bon, bah, du coup... On quitte le camp. On essaie de trouver des marchands. Des vrais marchands. Reviens, toi. Reviens, toi, j'ai des choses à te vendre.
It's a grim task, picking... But the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
Tout ce qui est popo de vie, de toute façon, on achète. C'est la base. Non, ça je garde. Ah, oh putain, ça coûte 1600. Ah ouais, 3000 PO. Ah ouais. Du coup, on va peut-être pas la vendre, hein. Ta 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 ta. Oh, on va trouver un autre marchand. Il y a forcément un autre dans le coin. Il y a forcément un autre marchand dans le coin. Mathis. Oula, t'as de l'argent toi? On me dit que t'as... Mais...
You're here. Good. That's good. Sorry, I didn't mean to snub you. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kid... Why are we still here? On second thoughts.
Je veux un marchand. Il va falloir que je retourne... Est-ce que il est toujours là l'autre poteau?
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you.
D'accord.
You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
J'ai déjà des alliés.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Je vais lever ma propre armée. Et défoncer l'absolu.
Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Ok, mais du coup, je peux quand même aller là? Sans que tu m'interrompes. Merci. Est-ce que nous avons toujours notre forgeron? Ah. Il n'est pas là. Ce qui est embêtant. Ah, je peux pas aller ailleurs? Ah merde.
Ketheric Thorm is no more. But the Shadow Cut.
Bon, après... Ah ouais, si, je reste encore plein. Hein. Oh, ça sert à rien tout ça. Bon. Et ben on va se barrer, hein. Ah oui, mais non, attends, j'ai un truc à la porte de Baldur. Bon. Est-ce que... Mes quêtes, ils me disent que j'ai... Voilà, il faut qu'on aille à la porte de Baldur. Il faut qu'on aille à la porte de Baldur. D'accord. Et juste volo, ok. Sauver le grand truc. Ok. Alors, attends, hop. Ouais, bon, bah, en gros, là, il faut se barrer maintenant. Hop, un petit F5. Et let's go!
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Ah, putain, il me refaut la lanterne. Bon,
Where
bah...
are you going? We need Ketheric's Netherstone. Retrieve it quickly.
Ça va, je l'ai juste mis dans mon coffre. Obligé de me parler sur ce ton? Elle est là, ta gemme de merde. Non mais j'y crois pas. Normalement, j'ai plus ou moins tout fait.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Mhm. Mais oui, c'est clair. Et que la façon dont il est fringué, ça pue le méchant.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Avengers, assemble!
Ah non, désolé, je me suis trompé de licence.
Have to keep going.
Beaucoup de cinématiques, hein. C'est pas censé me déplaire, hein. J'aime bien, moi. Non, 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 non. Qui c'est qui nique avec un piaf, là? Ça s'entend qu'il veut pas, hein. C'est des gens qui veulent me parler ou pas? Non, bon, bah...
Always at your side.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Honestly, I'm still surprised that we actually managed to defeat Ketheric Thorm. Perhaps a final victory isn't such a wild dream after all.
Et tu penses quoi de moi?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Bon, bah voilà. Hein. Y a quelqu'un qui veut me parler? C'est qui veut me parler? On me dit qu'il y a des gens qui veulent me parler, ils sont où? Attends, c'est ça que ça me dit, il y a quelqu'un qui veut me parler? Ah non, bah non, s'il y a quelqu'un qui veut me parler. Cette Flétrice? Ou Alcine, ça dépend, parce que c'est le seul que j'ai pas vu. Alcine ou Flétrice, c'est lequel? Flétrice, il veut pas me parler. Bah, c'est qui veut me parler? Personne n'a un truc au-dessus de la tête là pour l'instant. Ah si. Gale. Bon, t'es prêt à te faire péter?
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Ah parce que bah pourrait contenir ton pouvoir.
Attends, pourquoi cette couronne est si importante d'un seul coup?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Book shopping? But yes, their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
C'est tout?
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
J'ai réussi là où les élus ont échoué. Je dominerai le monde.
A thrill courses through you at the thought. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join my power.
Oh putain.
Help me.
Ah, ils sont sérieux. Tiens, un chat. J'aurais dû trouver un moyen de tuer votre reine. Parce que ce qui est sûr, c'est que vous commencez à me courir.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ah, faut que je me casse. Ah non, mais moi je voulais les tuer. Ah, laissez-moi les tuer. Ah, je veux m'amuser encore. Ah, je vais encore m'amuser, moi.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
On the move.
The dance macabre.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Breathe deep and move.
C'est quoi ça?
That orb's going to blow, and soon.
Encore des Githyanki, mais décidément, ils cassent les couilles jusqu'au bout. Enfin, sauf si... Ah ouais, c'est tous des moines. Sauf s'il la contrôle. Ah oui, d'accord.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Ouais, mais je sais pas où je dois aller, moi. Je suis censé aller où?
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Ok. Ça a l'air d'être là. Oh non, encore des Githyanki.
You will be cleansed.
Je sais pas si vous êtes conscient, mais m'attaquer risque de l'énerver.
Go for the throat.
Can't afford to let up. Take you.
Ouch. Non mais je vous le dis, hein, m'attaquer c'est vraiment pas la meilleure solution. Hein. Parce que là, Karlak, elle va vous éclater. Hein. Ah bah j'avais prévenu. Hein.
Let's do it.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Well, some rest's better than none. Well, hello.
I'd love to, thanks. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Oh, je vais être remonté de niveau.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting.
Oh, pas le temps de fouiller. Allez, go, 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 go.
Need to find a way forward.
Attends, on me dit d'aller où? On me dit d'aller là-haut, c'est ça?
Should get started.
I need you now.
So the demonic figures we saw were Githyanki all along.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Il faut que j'aille où? Faut que je fasse quoi? Ah, ici, ça passe.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Watch this.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Tu sers à rien, mec. Tu
Tu touches pas à ma femme!
It's not over. Come to the skull. What a charm.
On va faire une overdose de potions à la force.
La la la. Come to the skull.
Ah ouais, mais je sais juste pas où je dois aller, donc t'es mignonne, mais... Là-dedans, là, en bas.
What path lies before me?
Ok, ça a l'air d'être là. Ah! L'empereur.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Another tentacled freak. What in the hells is this?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Attends. C'était toi, là, Tiflin?
Mais prouve-le-moi.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath.
Ok, bon, il a l'air de dire la vérité. Hein.
Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Ok.
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
Bon. Oh, je connais cette technique. Tu sers à rien, mec. C'est bien parce que t'as l'air aussi nul que les autres.
Personne. Je dis bien personne. Ne touche à ma femme.
Got to focus.
resists all attempts to shatter it.
Ah oui, non. Il y a méprise, ce n'est pas... Bon. Blah. Au sol, le monsieur. Au sol, le monsieur. Mange tes genoux. Ouf. Alors, ça déguste. Boum.
Brûle.
Oh non, il a raté. J'ai raté. Oh, putain, mais tu sers à rien. Hein. T'as fait 2 spells, t'as foiré les 2, mec. Fais un effort. Ouais, on a tous pris un niveau. Oh, t'es sérieuse? Autant de points, coup de bouclier. Oh non, ça a raté. Vous avez fait une grosse erreur. Slack. Et voilà. Salut toi. Oh oui, parfait, rapproche-toi.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
Bon, pour la dernière fois, c'est quoi ton putain de nom? J'en ai marre des secrets!
You may call me the Emperor.
Ah oui, rien que ça.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
L'autre était un des élus de la colonie.
His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
Il y a moyen que je récupère ton armure, elle est quand même vachement stylée. Ce Githyanki que j'ai vu dans la sphère, c'était qui?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
La reine des mochetés, là, quand elle nous a ordonné d'entrer dans l'intérieur du prisme, elle voulait la mort de qui? La tienne ou celui de son ennemi?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Mais comment les autres ont découvert l'existence du prisme astral?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Et si on le tuait pour nous emparer de son pouvoir?
There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, he would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Flaws in its design. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not.
La liberté.
My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Alors là, non.
Je fais tout ce que je peux pour pas me transformer, et je pensais que t'étais d'accord pour me protéger, pas pour me corrompre juste après avec la Kinder.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
On va tester, hein.
Vas-y, je suis prêt à évoluer.
Certainly brave of you. I'll say that much.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand.
Ah, je veux voir, hein.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Oh là 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 là. Trou noir, oui!
Alors attends, c'est pas grave, je peux faire ça? Non mais moi, à partir du moment où j'ai trou noir, moi je dis oui, hein. Moi j'ai le trou noir, c'est tout ce qu'il faut. On va regarder ce que ça fait de devenir un demi-liquide. Bon, bah, il n'y a pas de conséquences. Bon, bah, voilà. Level up! On fait le level up et dès qu'on arrive, dès qu'on fout les pieds à la porte de Baldur, j'arrête. Parce que demain, il y a le taf. J'ai un sort mineur, sérieux. Claire, niveau 10, hein. On avance, hein. Oh, il a un don, lui.
The edge off.
What's in here? Never wanted the easy path.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
On dort à côté des cadavres, normal. Avec sa barbe.
First in my heart.
Tu vas me reprocher quelque chose?
So, There's been a mind
Pourquoi les
flayer
cheveux blancs?
inside the artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now.
Depuis quand les
I do
cheveux
not
blancs?
serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something? More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest.
Bon, du coup... On finit l'acte 2. Plus qu'un acte, l'acte 3, l'acte final. Ça nous en a pris des heures pour le faire.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. We will kill him, but there's more to it. Think about it. It sounds like Cazador, for all his evils, has gotten further than any of my kind ever have. He's on the verge of a miracle. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better.
Non mais j'ai une question, à quel moment il est agréable ce perso? Moi, il me rebute, mais à un niveau cosmique. Narcissique, égocentrique, et connard sur les bords, incapable de remercier qui que ce soit, toujours à se voir comme une victime, et en plus maintenant il veut du pouvoir. Bon ok, après ce que je viens de faire, on peut... Moi c'est pas pareil, je l'ai pas fait pour les mêmes raisons, moi je veux dominer le monde, mais bref, c'est pas... ça n'a rien à voir.
You're wrong. You've clearly never been in a place where you had nothing but shame and fear. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down?
Bah parce que si tu le fais, je te
Let's find out
tue.
more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Ah, je le supporte plus. Bon, on va faire 2 mètres.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Passage découvert.
Better not be cursed.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Tu l'as vu où pour la dernière fois?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Aigle-terre.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other. They're stuck here with no point and nothing to do.
Bon. Et ben voilà. Sur ce, on s'arrête là. Nous avons fini l'acte 3. Bon là par contre j'ai plus besoin de la lanterne, ça c'est sûr. Donc maintenant, il ne reste plus qu'à finir cet acte. Ça va être plus long parce que là je vais pas pouvoir jouer autant que je le veux. Sur ce les enfants, n'oubliez pas de vous laver les dents. Disparition. Ninja.